are not comic books. These books come out of your leading universities and colleges. A lot of the people that go to college don't even know about these books.
Wow.
On page 36 in this book, it says Christ Emmanuel between the archangels Michael and Gabriel. Show that for the camera. This is Christ in the middle.
Right.
Now, my question is, why in the world did you go all the way to Russia? Hey, what's the name of this book again?
Art Treasures of Russia.
Art Treasures of Russia. And they got Christ painted as a black man. But when you get to America, give me that thing. They give you this. Something's going wrong.
Right.
What's the name of this book? Negroes don't know nothing about books like this. They don't know anything about records like this. This right here is like comic books to them. They have no idea about how expensive and rare these books are. Again, Christ between the archangels Michael and Gabriel.
Are they black?
Look at the painting, look at the color of his face in contrast to the wall behind him. So you're telling me that was a mistake? No, they knew what color he was. That's what he just got through reading. All right, come on back.
Here, read this, Nami. Wait, first read the title of the book.
The title of the book, Lost Tribes and Promised Land.
So what are we proving? We proving that blacks and Hispanics, you're the children of Israel. And we showed you out the Bible. We could read out the Bible all day and show you you're the Israelites. We're gonna read out this book called what? What's the title of it?
Lost Tribes and Promised Land.
Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. The lost tribes are talking about these so-called blacks and Hispanics. Now we're gonna get into the Hispanic tribe. Now read about Christopher Columbus. Did Christopher Columbus accidentally find America? No, no, no. So read this.
All his life.
What chapter we reading?
Enter Columbus.
That's the chapter of this book. Enter Columbus. Now read this part.
All his life, Columbus's ideas about geography.
So, sister, listen to that. All Columbus's life, his ideas about geography, where lands were located. Come on.
Columbus's ideas about geography were permeated with a peculiar religious mysticism.
Mysticism. There's a religious mystery that he had an interest in this. Come on.
He kept a book of prophecy.
So Christopher Columbus kept the book of what?
Kept the book of prophecy.
Which equals what? The Bible. The Bible. This is the book of prophecies he kept. Come on.
In which he collected quotations. Mostly from the Bible.
So where did Columbus get his quotations from? The Bible. That's where he got his quotations from. This is not even the Bible. This is a book. And do they teach you this in school? No. They say, oh, he accidentally found America. He was looking for India for spices and gold. No. He was looking for the Israelites. Come on.
Often those dealing with isles far off.
What does isles mean? Islands. Columbus looked through scriptures in the Bible that dealt with islands. Read that part again.
Often those dealing with isles far off.
Now let's find out what book Christopher Columbus was interested in. Jump down to this part.
A striking element.
Now remember, sister, this is just a book. We're not even reading the Bible. We're reading a book. Read.
A striking element.
A striking element.
In Columbus's geographical religiously.
Okay, come on.
In his intense.
His where? His what?
In his intense.
His small.
His intense.
Intense.
And abiding interest.
In what?
In the fourth or second book of Ezra.
Esdras. Come on,
or second book of Ezra.
Where is that found? The Apocrypha. Read that part for her.
The two apocryphal books of Ezra.
What's this book called, sister? Apocrypha. Columbus was looking in this book. And what did the brother read for you early? He read second Esdras. They quote that in here. Now go to page 365.
Yeah. I'm going nowhere. Get that, but turn to the beginning of the book, because a lot of people will see us bring books out like this and don't understand where these books come from. All right, put your finger on that. Go to the beginning of the book. It tells you about what this book was made of. Hold on, wait a minute. Right here. Read that. Show them the name of the book. is a compilation of records that they found, and it's going to tell you the dates that they collected these records on. Read it.
Lost tribes and promised land.
Go to the part here. Tell them what it says there.
Passages from Spanish explorers in the southern United States.
So what's in this book? Passages from Spanish explorers. What do you mean by Spanish explorers? Conquerors, conquistadors, the people that came to rob the people. What were they exploring? They were exploring how to destroy the natives. Read it again.
Passages from Spanish explorers in the southern United States from 1528 to 1543.
You hear the dates? 1500s. That's how old these records are. This was before the Bible was translated. So what in the world is it mentioned in Ezra's here? Showing you that the Bible was always here. You got that? So this is the information that the Spanish explorers found when they came among the natives. This is one of the heavier books, because it tell you about what their customs were and all of that. Tell you that they were keeping the Sabbath day. The fringes that they wear in their garments, they got it out of the Bible. They had fringes on their clothing. They knew they were the Israelites. That's what this is talking about. Come on.
A lost tribe discovered in New York. Page 365.
Now, we're going to read the part where it says waving a banner. No, read the part where it says those Indians.
Page 364.
So the chapter is called A Lost Tribe Found in New York. Because what did they commonly call the Hispanic tribes? The 10 Lost Tribes. Because they say, oh, they're lost. We don't know where they are. They know where they are. They put it in this book to let you know they know where they are. So read this chapter for you, sister. Come on.
Those Indians, he told himself.
This is what a white man said. A white man, he was a convert. And he said, while in jail, he said, those Indians.
He told them himself, they are Hebrew.
What did he call the Indians?
They are Hebrew.
He called these Indians Hebrews. Come on.
Pondering this thought incredulously.
Now wait, we're going to skip that. Jump to the part where it says waving a banner. Let's get to the point.
Waving a banner high in the air.
So wait, I want y'all to listen good. We're reading a book called Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. We're out here and our foundation teaching is from the Bible. But we're showing you a history book where the white man himself tells you the Indians are Israelites. Are Israelites. So we're showing you all your churches you've been learning has been garbage.
That's right.
Garbage. Come on.
Waving a banner in the air, the Indian guide soon was greeted by a puff of smoke far beyond the other bank of the river.
Come on.
In response to his signal, the two men waited. Eventually, a canoe appeared.
Start off with that again, because what happened was this guy that converted, he pretended to be a Jew, this guy. And he was led by an Indian guide, and he told him, he said, look, lead me to where my brothers are, because I hear that there's Israelites here. So they got into a canoe, and they were sailing. And when they got there, read it from the puff of smoke again, waving a banner.
Waving a banner.
So they're inside the canoe together.
Waving a banner high in the air. The Indian guide soon was greeted by a puff of smoke.
So they're in the canoe, and they see way above the other side of the river, they see a puff of smoke. Come on.
Far beyond the other bank of the river.
Go ahead.
In response to his signal, the two men waited. Eventually, a canoe appeared.
So they waited. They saw the smoke, and then they waited, so then another canoe came over to where they was at.
Bearing 3 men and a woman.
Listen good. Bearing 3 men and a woman inside this canoe. What time period is the 1500s?
All of them Indians.
All of them Indians. Were they really Indians? Listen.
To the place where Francisco and Montesinos were standing.
That's the people. To the edge where these men were standing. Come on.
At the water's edge. The woman got off and spoke to Francisco in an Indian tongue that the Montesinos could not understand.
So the Indian guide understood the Hebrew language that the Indians were speaking. So when she came, they were speaking together. But Francisco was acting like he was a Jew. He was listening. Read it again.
The woman got off and spoke to Francisco in an Indian tongue that Montesinos could not understand.
We're gonna find out what this Indian tongue was. It's gonna tell you straight up.
Although he could perceive that he was being identified in the conversation.
You know how two people could be talking in another language, but you can tell they're talking about you? Because what they were saying is that this guy said he's your brother. That's what they were saying. He was telling the people in the canoe, the Israelites, the Indians, he said, this man is your brother. That's what he was saying. But he was speaking to them in Hebrew and he couldn't understand it.
She then turned to her male companions to explain the situation.
So then, when she finished speaking to the guide, she turned to the people that were still in the canoe to tell them that this is their brother.
Upon hearing her words
about who this man was,
they rose.
They rose out of the canoe,
went over to Montesinos.
These Indians that was in the canoe went over to Montesinos,
and to his utter astonishment,
and to his utter amazement, it blew his mind,
said,
Shema, meaning listen, hear. That's Hebrew. Come on.
Said Shema.
Shema Yashallah Yahweh Elohayina wa Yahweh Echad. That's what he said. Meaning, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
That's right.
That's what he said. That's what the Indians said to him. Read.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. They had recited.
These Indians did what?
They had recited in Hebrew the fundamental credo of Judaism.
Give me the book of Mark, because that's written in there. I'm going to show you what they quoted. I'm showing you that the Native Americans and all of the Indian tribes, they had the Bible before.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
He's telling you what that language meant. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. My question is, why in the world would Indians be saying that? Why would Indians be saying that? Because they're not Indians. They are the Hebrew Israelites. That's what the brother's been bringing out.
That's right.
Read that, 64. Read it again.
Upon hearing her words, they rose.
The Indians rose.
Went over to Montesinos.
Went over to this man that said he was a Jew. He was lying, but he wanted to see if the real Jews were there.
And to his utter astonishment said, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Elihon, Adonai Ehud. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God.
When he said, hear, O Israel, he's telling you what all of that language meant. Hear, O Israel,
the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
Now, why in the world would the Indians be saying this? Let's see. You got it?
Deuteronomy 6, verse 4.
This is out the Bible. This is the book of the Israelites.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
That's what they said. My question is, why would Indians on this side of the world be saying that if they are not the Israelites?
Now read the part where it says they told him.
They told him.
Now it's gonna.
That's right. Go ahead.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Yes. Come on. I forgot. There's more. Come on.
They told him.
These Indians told him. Come on.
That they were themselves the tribe of Reuben.
Wait a minute. Where's that board at? Right there. You're getting a headache now. He said they themselves told this man that they were of the tribe of Reuben.
That's right.
These
That's
Indians told this man that in the 1500s.
Right.
They told him that they were themselves of the tribe of Reuben.
Come on.
And that the tribe of Joseph.
And the tribe of what?
Of Joseph.
Joseph is the Puerto Rican.
Lived on an island nearby.
Lived on an island nearby. So what is that telling you? That they knew who they were. Right. They knew who they were. What was the island that was nearby? Puerto Rico.
That's right.
That's right.
So these people have been telling you lies since you were born. Then they know the history. We didn't write these books. These books, and some of us used to teach in the colleges. We went and visited and taught in the colleges, went to their bookstores, showed, we brought our own books to the campus. We wanted to see if the people in the colleges had the same books that we had. We went and toured the bookstores, they had the same books. When we got up to teach, we're bringing out information to people in the college saying, where did y'all get them books from? It's an utter embarrassment to be a member of the college and not even know that the college have the same books that we're bringing out. You're paying for college, you don't even know the books are in there. That was an embarrassment. But that's showing you that these people ain't learning anything.